welcome back to another video. The other day, as of recording this, 2 days ago now, because it's midnight, we got a new trailer dropped for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it went through the three different stories that we're getting given, and some mechanics, and some new Pokemon that we're getting, and all this stuff. So basically, we'll just start over with the website so far. We learned that the three stories being the Gym Challenge and the Champion, the Search for the Titans, and the evil team, in this case Team Star, with the Team Star being based around the entire region where they're just the rebellious school students. So, basically, from what I've seen of it and what I've depicted from this, we're going to be set into all the stories will be happening at pretty much the same time, sort of like in the Crown Tundra where you could do all the different quests, I guess, for Peony's brother. I forget what his name is, but yeah, it would be similar to that where you can choose to do whichever one in whatever order you like. It's probably going to try and force you to do the gym challenges first, just because if you do the gym challenges last, you're probably going to be too over-leveled for them all, and I doubt that there would be level scaling. There would be, because you can do the gyms in whatever order you'd want, but it'd be weird for the gyms to be the second gym. Like, you go to the second gym, say it's a water gym, if it's in here, and you're level 60. Like, I doubt that the level scaling, the gym scaling, will be based off your Pokemon's Pokemon and not what number gym you're versing. But yeah, we get Greta, Miss Gita, so chairwoman of the Pokemon League. So she's the chair, so she's kind of like Peony. Is it Peony? No, Peony's the brother. God, I'm blanking on Gala already. But yeah, chairman in Gala, the mayor, the president, whatever you want to call him, she's pretty much the same, but just for the Pokemon League. I'm going to assume that just based off of this, she's going to be the overarching bad guy. Like, you got Team Star, but then she's going to be the one that you find out, it's like, oh, she's actually bad. Like in Legends Arceus. She's probably going to be like the main boss, and she's probably going to be, like at the end of the game, you have to go fight her, or you get to fight her as like a fourth kind of secret story mode that they haven't told us about. Just a guess, but I doubt they might do it. In the trailer, we see this guy, Bracius. He's a gym leader, grass type gym leader. In the trailer, we see him with a Sudowoodo and the new Pokemon. I forget what it's called, but yeah, he's got a Sudowoodo. It's a rock type Sudowoodo, but in this he uses the new game mechanic where he crystallizes his Sudowoodo to make it to become a grass type, and absolutely destroys the water starter Pokemon. It's kind of interesting and kind of cool to see that it's actually that. Like, you can see down here, Sudowoodo, grass crystallization, and yeah, so it shows that doesn't matter what the actual Pokemon's typing is, as long as it crystallizes to the proper type of the gym, they're going to be used. So you could have like one of the gyms having been a water type, I'll just say that again, but it's got a Tropius. So yeah, I doubt Tropius is in this game. Hasn't been in a game since Gen 4, I don't think. But yeah, then we get the Titans, the Legends. This guy is my new favourite Pokemon. I don't care about any of the starters, the Chonk, none of them. This guy, he is awesome looking. So I've seen him online already, people are hating on him, which I don't understand, but he is awesome. Like, look at this. Cloth, the Stony Cliff Giant. Like, this thing just looks amazing. So, by what I've gathered from this is Arvin, or Avian, I forget how to pronounce his name. Arvin, yeah. He, we find out that he's actually good at Pokemon battles, and he's going to be helping us tangle or calm down these Titans that are based around the entire region. Um, since Arvin isn't good at Pokemon battles, he'll be asking you to help him out, and will even offer to treat you to some of his handmade dishes. If the two of you succeed in obtaining these rare herbs, drive back through opponents and gather the Herba Mystica together with Arvin. This might be the way to crystallize your Pokemon, like how in Galar, where you have to get the max mushrooms. This might be the path of like how to crystallize your Pokemon. Could be like another max soup type thing, or maybe something different. Could be like stat boostings, or how to make your Pokemon into a Titan. Then we've got the Troublemakers, Team Star. Each different outpost has, I believe, it said that each different outpost has a big boss, like you've got all the grunts, and then you've got the I forget what the lower arcans, like in Sinnoh, how you had Cyrus, but then you had the lieutenants. You had Lieutenant Mars, Jupiter, all them. So yeah, these are probably just all like the different underlings. Depending on whatever game you get Scarlet, you gain the orange coloration. If you gain Violet, they're going to have the purple coloration, which makes sense. But yeah, it's a little cool, just a little different, a little bit extra. Make your way into Team Star bases to take down their bosses. When you go to take on each squad's base, Team Scar's mini grunts will send out relentless barrage of Pokemon to get in your way. By defeating enough of the grunts Pokemon within a given time limit, you'll be able to challenge their boss to a battle. Engage in auto battles, a convenient feature that's new to these titles, to overcome the unending barrage of Team Star's grunts and their Pokemon. Note the uniforms worn by the team members' grunts will differ depending on the version of the game you play, like I said before. Okay, so based off that, we're just going to be running into the middle, like we see here. All these people are just going to be throwing Pokemon out, and it's going to be like in Legends Arceus, where you throw your Pokemon out, and if it happens to be in range of multiple Pokemon, they're all going to be attacking you. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And as you can see in this one here, the Pokeball actually comes from behind the trainer. So it seems that you can be doing all this stuff with other people, to up to 4 people, like how they say you can do online play. So that would be very cool. Once you do defeat a certain amount in a time limit, you get to take on the bosses, and in the Star Mobiles. So you're just in a giant car. Melina, bosses of the Shredder Squad. Is that Shredder Squad? Shredder Squad, I'm going to say that. Team Star's Fire Crew. So yeah, we've got a Fire Crew. Based off that, there's going to be, I would hope there's 18 different crews. So there's 18 different types. I doubt they'd do that, because that would just be too confusing. And actually, no, it'd be more interesting to have that. And if anything, they will do crews based off the gym typings, I reckon. But seeing up here, you can see all the different colours, which would probably relate to all the different types. And even here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's only 16 different lights there, so that's not even all the Pokemon. So yeah. Going through, first boss that we meet, Melina, the Fire Crew's boss, Team Star's Fire Crew boss, Shredder Squad. As the team's best all-rounder, Melina fixes any and every problem through her own way. Through her methods are heavy-handed. Though her methods are very handed, she leaves a forceful and gruff impression. But her steadfast devotion to completing anything and everything she puts her mind to has earned her the trust of her teammates. Note the uniforms wore, yeah, blah blah blah. So that's that. So yeah, now we'll go take a look at the trailer and see what stuff we can pick out of there. Alrighty, so of course we've got Quarth and its Titan variation of it. A very cool looking Pokemon. Not too much to say about it, but just the Titan version to Rock type, and yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Okay, so of course we get shown the new future and past variations of the pretty much the same Pokemon. We got Armoroge, I believe this one's called. Yeah, Armoroge and Surelge. So seeing just here, like, it's pretty fast. Let me just slow down. Go back. Alrighty, so yeah, Armoroge and Surelge. The cool looking Pokemon. I'm not sure how they're gonna implement them into the game. Like, okay, so next for the new Pokemon that we got shown, Armoroge and Surelge. Easy just to show here. Armoroge and Surelge, yeah, Surelge. I don't know how they're going to be implementing these two as past and future variations of the same Pokemon, because, well, yeah, it's going to be a little strange. And the way they're going to be introduced, obviously they're not going to be roaming Pokemon. There won't be many of them, because that would be, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the way that they would go with it. But yeah, obviously we know about the Grafairai, Cyclizar, Fido. We got shown Palmy, I'm pretty sure we did. Lechonk and Wooper, Cloth, Smoliv. We know about all these. Palmy, I don't believe it was in the video, or was it? I don't know. But yeah, Armoroge and Surelge, cool looking. Be interesting to see how they go with it. Alright, so looking at this is obviously for the grass type gym, but we got the, oh maybe not, because just before it was talking about the gym test. Yeah, you had to earn some gym badges and take the Pokemon with you, and then we go into this. So it could be a test before we go do the gym battles to make sure that you are up to the task, I guess. And it makes sense. It makes sense based off that it's Pokemon open world, dangerous, all that stuff. I wonder if you actually get attacked by Pokemon and they can deal damage to you. It'd be cool to see, but I don't know if they would. This challenge though, the gym test, would make sense. Make sense to why there's so many sunflora plants, and maybe actual sunfloras in the town. Because if you looked, remember from the original, not the original, but one of the earlier trailers, there was a lot of sunfloras in the town. But yeah, and the city main area, I don't know. But yeah, this explains a lot now. Alrighty, so looking at this with the map, we've obviously got a Breath of the Wild type-esque map. Look, I haven't played it, but from what I've seen, it sort of looks similar, especially with the way that we can set destination. We've never been actually able to select the map and then actually set a waypoint. If it's anything like Breath of the Wild, where it's got the giant beam of light, if it is like that, it'd be a little strange. Hopefully it's just on a mini map in the corner, and it just has a marker or something stating which way to go for it. So yeah, but it'd be weird it would be cool to see how they go with it. Obviously we've got the map icon, the Pokedex, and then your trainer card. But yeah, pretty much all the basics, just different designs as to how it has been in the past. Seeing this, like I said before, we've got the 3 different story modes. We've got the Titans, the Gym Challenges, and Team Star. Okay, looking at this, we've obviously got the Gym Challenge, and we've got the Gym Leader. Just looking over at the health of Quaxley, sorry. Seeing that it's already got 49 health, I would assume that this is probably the second, maybe even the third gym, just based off the health. Because when you start a game level 5, they usually got about 10 health, 20 health at most, maybe. So, seeing that it's got about nearly 50 health, it's probably close to getting its first evolution. so it's probably just hit the using the grass gym as the second gym in the line. So cool to see that. Okay, we'll see here. We got Bracius, weird name. He threw out his Sudowoodo and he's calling it back to do the crystallization. And he's have a look at his name, Truly Wudo. I don't understand why that. Maybe it's just a nickname, or maybe that's the name that Sudowoodo gets when it goes into crystallization, which is strange. But yeah, let me go back for a second. Got the glowing ball, so either this is the actual, I'm pretty sure these are not the actual Pokeballs that the Pokemon are in, and it's a secondary item, which is cool, sort of like the Z-Ring, Mega Bracelet, or Mega Stone, sorry, or the Gigantamax Band. Like, it's a secondary item, but it kind of seems out of the way to have something extra, but sure, whatever. I do want to just say that looking at this, he looks like Lilligant, just because of the giant flower, but yeah, besides for that, it looked interesting. Okay, I just want to say, based off this one thing, Grafai, it was said that it doesn't like to be in packs and it actually fights over territory with other Pokemon. So I don't know why we've got two together. Maybe male and female, and that's like the most they like. But yeah, still. Okay, all I'd like to say about this is that I've seen some people talking online that we may be getting a new evolution. Because I saw this one thing where the Pokemon Twitter account, I'm pretty sure, was just posting stuff about Eevee and going through the evolutions. Some people have taken that as it's going to be, they're hinting for a new evolution. I don't believe that we would be getting one. If we do get one, hopefully it's flying, because it'd be cool, especially just based off this girl here. I forget her name, but I remember that she loves Eevee and she's very timid, but Eevee's her favourite Pokemon. Being that if we do get an evolution and it's a flying type, her hair colour, just this like bluish, like light blue purplish type colour, is usually acquainted to the flying type, especially with these cloud type straps for her Eevee backpack. Could be hinting at something. I doubt it. Could be stretching, but it'd be cool to think. And yeah, that's the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer. My sort of breakdown, just more statements about what I've looked at it. Tell me what you like, what you actually thought about it, if you watched it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've got both games on pre-order, and yeah. And just want to say one thing. I don't understand why people hating on this one. Like, yeah, it's not using its wheel, but it's meant to be prehistoric, so there's no wheel. So it's like a frog and like trying to puff out its chest like any male creatures do out in the wild when they're trying to attract a mate. And for like danger, to show dominance and all that stuff. That's what they do. So it makes sense that he's not using it as a wheel, but yeah, it's weird that people are hating on him. Alrighty, so I know this was long, but hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, thanks. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.